something I've wanted to say since I was 3. It's stupid, but I want to say it. Hi, everybody out there in TV land. Right. So I'm here tonight to introduce a brand new award, which I think will wind up being one of this show's most significant. It's called the Legacy of Laughter. This award honors a show or performer who has made us laugh beyond the original commitment. Of course, the most outstanding example of what I'm talking about is the first recipient of the Legacy of Laughter, Lucille Ball. We've been laughing with her for over 50 years, just the way we're going to be laughing with her right now.
Hello, friends. I'm your Vitamita Vegemin girl.
Lucille Ball's influence on television is simply incalculable. With her impeccable comic timing and broad physicality, Lucie truly is the queen of comedy.
Are you telling me the truth?
If I'm not, may I drop dead?
Together with her husband and co-star, Desi Arnaz, Lucie pioneered the modern situation comedy. And today, over half a century after its premiere, I Love Lucie is still considered the greatest and most popular program in the history of the medium. Lucille's humor has been broadcast to hundreds of millions of viewers worldwide. And chances are, somebody somewhere is laughing at her comedy right now.
It's a moo-moo.
Lucille Ball is one of the greatest icons of the 20th century. She has left us with her greatest legacy, the legacy of laughter.
Get that girl! I want to make her a star!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome 6-time Emmy Award-winning TV icon, Carol Burnett.
Thank you. Oh, well, thank you very much. As a redhead come lately, I was lucky enough to have Lucie in my orbit from early on. I was in a show, an off-Broadway show that started it all for me called Once Upon a Mattress, and the show was never as dirty as its title, but we succeeded anyway. And the second night of the run, I looked out and saw this familiar-looking blaze of hair in the 4th row. I was more nervous that night than I was opening night. Lucie was there, and she came backstage after the show, and she called me Kid. And she said if ever I needed her, I should give her a call. So sometime after that, I got an offer from CBS who asked me to do my own special, if I could get a name star to come on the show with me. Well, I didn't really know any name stars except one. And I finally summoned up my courage, and after doing a whole bunch of Tarzan yells, I got lightheaded enough to call her. And I was very nervous, and I began explaining about, the show in painstaking, intricate detail, and I know you're going to be busy. And she said, wait a minute, Kid, when do you need me? And that's how I got my very first special. She was my mentor, my friend, and I owe her so very much. And there's not a day goes by that she doesn't dip into my brain and to my heart. And nothing could make me happier tonight than to see her get this new accolade, especially at a time in history when we really need a funny lady to keep us going. Correction, one thing could make me happier, and that's presenting this legacy of laughter to the 2 productions of which she was proudest, her personal legacies, Lucie Arnaz and Desi Arnaz Jr.
Wow. Thank Carol. I don't know. There isn't anybody in the world that Mom would rather have presented this to her than you. And knowing how she felt about you, I'm sure she'd just probably turn right around and present it right back to you. She'd say, you gave it to the wrong redhead. You talk.
On behalf of our mother, we'd like to thank TV Land for this historic award and for helping to make so many of her performances available to so many people for decades.
Mom would be especially proud that TV Land christened this the Legacy of Laughter Award in support of our mission at her Lucie Desi Center in Jamestown, New York, her hometown. Because, well, in collaboration with other like-minded organizations, we've been hosting interactive LOLs, or Legacy of Laughter events nationwide, and where we explore and we celebrate the value of humor, trying to extend this legacy and enrich the world through the healing power of love and laughter. Now, I know that if Mom were giving this speech, she would say, it's all because of Desi. She said none of it would have ever happened without his foresight and his guts. Wouldn't she have said that?
We know what he would have said to that. The same thing he always said. He'd say, you know, I Love Lucie was never just the title.
Thanks.
God bless you. Bye con Dios.
Now he's Little Ricky, and I'm Desi. That's what it's like now. Thank you very much.